Welcome to another episode of Barney and Buddy, the roofing guys. I got a special guest today, the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Sykes. Welcome aboard.
Thanks, buddy. Happy to be here.
So, what do you do here at West Roofing?
So, I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a sales assistant at the moment. That's what I came in for, kind of help the guys out. Anything you guys need, your buddy Brian needs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you reframed to that.
They take me out. They need me to run around and do some chores while they're talking to the client, the customer. I'll do all the measurements, get it all set up for them, and then we'll come back here to kind of get everything set up for them to continue on.
I got to do it all myself.
No,
you helped me a couple times.
I come out and help you plenty of times.
Especially the ladder.
Yeah.
Helped to set the 40 up with the smallest guy in the company.
It's not fun, but I'll do it.
That's awesome. So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I came from a wrestling background in high school, so I have a strong mentality of not being pushed around. So when I came into roofing, I thought I was going to be too small, and I kind of pushed through it. And now I'm here, and roofing has been a part of my life since 2015 now.
Sorry to hear that. Mine too. I'm only going to do it for a couple years.
Yeah, a little longer than you think, though.
Yeah. And then you get my age, and it's like, man, what did I do wrong? Nah, it's been fun. It's been exciting. And funny how I just copied the same thing in the first one. Man, I got to redo my work next time.
Well, you and computers are not too well.
No. It's like I said the last guy was here. I said, if I get another password I got to change, I want to spit fire. Unbelievable. So what are the biggest struggles you deal with on a daily basis in your job?
So, biggest struggles with anything.
Dealing with Brian, I know, but besides that.
Staying busy is my biggest struggle. I do a lot of waiting around for you guys to ask for help. Sometimes you guys can go out and do it on your own, but then we come across the bigger jobs of getting set up and getting 5-year plans set together for them. So getting all the information, tracking down job files and all that information, putting it together for you guys to be set and you guys to take off with that job with not having any interruptions. That's really my biggest challenge.
I ain't seen any of it out of it for me.
Oh, you've seen plenty of it.
You're over there taking pictures of it.
So
what else? I know you go out and do drone footage.
I do
Explain that a little bit.
So sometimes we'll have big projects going on.
Brian's.
Brian's. Sometimes yours. Sometimes Ryan's, all the guys. But we do, I take the drone footage out. I'll take the drone, I'll fly it around. I'll take pictures, I'll take some videos, and then we can kind of put it all together in a video and kind of make a slideshow, the video to show you the progress, the beginning stages, and then the finished stages, and it comes out looking really nice for us.
Now, I heard you in the past going through that, you got to be like some sort of a pilot for them.
You do. I have to be a certified commercial pilot. I had to take Part 107, which was not the simplest thing in the world, but we got through it. So now I'm a certified pilot, and I'm up for recertification also now. So I have certain laws and regulations that I have to fly by.
You can't fly it over the swimming pool. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. That's cool. What's some of the other things you do besides helping the salesman out?
So now I'm also transitioning into the safety world. So
that's a big responsibility.
Yes. So I'm working my way into a safety assistant, and I'll be helping Boz, our safety guy, out to go out and do inspections and learn that aspect of life of how to keep those guys safe.
Yeah, that's a job I don't want.
Yes, it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to have them guys listen 90% of the time.
Right.
Now it comes down to safety. I mean, safety's important.
Yes.
I mean, we want our guys to go home at night and be with their families.
Right.
And they got to understand that, and that's the toughest thing to do.
It's very tough. It keeps you on your toes to make sure, just because someone may see something that's not a big deal to them, it's a big deal to you.
Yep.
And it's tragic when something bad happens, and you don't ever want to see that in your career.
No, not at all, buddy. So besides West Roofing, because you're here every day like I am, and it seems like you're here more than you are at home, what are some of your hobbies that you do?
So I like to golf. I go out with that big Sasquatch that you had on a few episodes ago, and we go golfing on a league every week. We spend a lot of time out there screwing around, just enjoying ourselves. Try to spend as much time out away from here, not having to deal with all the stress. So getting out golfing, screwing around.
There's no stress here. What are you talking about?
There's plenty of stress here.
Okay, tell me some of the stress things that are involved in West River.
I'm doing
Or
this.
what we do.
I'm doing this podcast with you as one.
Well, how do you think I feel? I was forced
Which
into
is stressful.
it. I was forced into
Yeah.
it.
No, I mean, getting on those roofs, it's, like I said, going back to the safety aspect, when I first came back to the roofing company, I got on a roof and, you forget that just because you're comfortable up there doesn't mean you're safe. I was standing on the edge one time and turned around, the edge was right there, I forgot all about it. So it reminds you of things, and, it's not necessarily stressful, but you're always keeping your eyes open and peeled for things.
Yeah, you have to, because your environment changes constantly.
Absolutely.
Been there many a times. I know you do infrareds. Explain what an infrared is for people.
So the infrared skins that we do, mainly for our customer, we'll go out and pressure wash the roof, we'll get it nice and clean, and then when it dries at nighttime, I'll go out just after, about a half hour after the sun sets, and I will take my infrared camera and we can actually infrared the roof substrate to see where any wet spots or moisture is protruding through, and we can mark those areas and it'll tell us exactly where we need to tear out wet areas so we can spray back, because our foam is renewable, we can just go right back to it.
Now, like you're saying, it's important to have that roof clean, because I know we get about a lot of bad readings.
Right.
And it goes over and above really the actual square footage that should be removed. So, people need to keep in mind that, let's get the roof clean to get a better result.
Right. I mean, if I come up across a dirty roof, dirty area, and I try to infrared it, the way the infrared scanner works is that it's showing heat, so that dirt will actually show something that's wet, but it's really not wet. So we need to get that area cleaned off to show a true view of what we're seeing.
Right. Now, what roofs can you do with our system?
So we've done the mainly the SPF roofs, because that's what we're going back to do it. We can do the TPO and the EPDM. It's a little bit reflective on the camera, so it's a little tougher to view and visualize, but we can do it.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Because I've asked you once before and you said, no, you can't.
That's just because it might have been your roof.
Yeah, that's true.
We might have had something going on that night.
Oh, go play with Caleb.
Yes.
What are some of the good things about working at West Roofing? You said it's stressful before, so I can't go to the bad. I'll start with the good.
So working with you guys has been a big thing. A lot of you salesmen all have been here for a really long time. You guys are all very knowledgeable, so the learning aspect from it is huge. It comes, like I go out with you and you teach me a lot. You don't just let me run around the roof and, oh look, there's a tennis ball, I get to go throw it around. You yell at me and focus.
That's safety, man. You could be
Yes.
falling off the roof throwing the ball around.
Right. So working with you, the relationships I have with those guys down at the other end in the production shop, it's kind of like a family around here. So you've invited me over to your place to watch some football, and I've enjoyed that one.
Not happy with them anymore.
No, they're not fun to watch.
Maybe next year. I'm tired of that. I'm getting old.
Yes.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. I mean, you've been here a couple of years, quite a few years, left for a while, came back, got a position in the office. I mean, what are your goals moving forward?
So originally when I left, working in the field was just rough, and I wanted more. So I went out to go back to school, and I got an associate's degree, and then I came back here to work in the office and kind of further myself. So goals moving forward now that I had this safety opportunity to move into, I actually just signed up yesterday and enrolled in school. So I'm actually going to go back for a bachelor's degree in occupational health and safety now. So I'd like to move forward and become the safety director one day.
Awesome. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Good luck trying to get the guys to stay in line. I mean, that's the toughest part. It's understandable, our guys work every day. We're on timelines. Our season is between April and November, and we got to get a lot of work done in that time frame. And I know you understand that because you've been out in the field.
Right.
And it gets complacent, and that's the biggest thing is, we're trying to get this job to get to the next job. You got the customer you know, got a bad leaky roof, they wanna get it done,
Right.
you know, that's a big hurdle for you, so.
It is, and complacency is really big. You know, everyone thinks that they're being safe, and you kind of forget about like, oh, I'll just do a little shortcut here, but that's when you get into trouble. So.
Awesome. So overall, I mean, once you take that, is there anything else you're looking for after that, or are you just gonna run with the safety portion of it?
So right now, I'm looking ahead for the next 5 years or so. Safety, yeah, that's my main goal. I want to kind of accomplish this, and then we kind of reassess.
You're one of them young guys, and yeah, take out the old people, kick them out of the way. I see how it is.
That's what I have.
At least you ain't coming after my job yet.
No, I know you've been hunting after my job for quite a while.
Well, I used to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
It's an interesting job.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
Yes.
Well, hey, I appreciate it, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being on my show.
Well,
And,
I appreciate it.
thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, buddy.
Thanks for joining in.